Hey guys, I want to make this video called Equality. I'm going to talk about the Quakers more in this video. I'll touch on how they freed the slaves and how the churches, traditionalists, fundamentalists, or whatever, they persecuted the Quakers. And the Quakers were obeying, one of the two great commandments, love your neighbor as yourself. The Quakers, they would preach for free, like they wouldn't take money. I'm not saying if a pastor at your calling or whatever taking money, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You gotta support a family. I get that, but I think a lot of them like worked a full time job like construction, and then they would just preach for free, like in a room. And men and women, any race, any kind could preach. Kids could preach, I believe. But yeah, men and women, equal gender equality. Um, and the inner light, Jesus Christ working, or God working through you, to help people, to bring balance and peace. uh, I think they believed in more democracy, or equality, than bureau- bureaucracy or bureaucratic uh, uh, government or whatever, where everyone has a free say or speech and can preach. Men and women can preach again. Kids could preach. Um, for me personally, I've applied a lot of those concepts to my life. Like, if you look in the scriptures, all the leaders before King David, I think, don't quote me 100%, but they're kind of more of this physical, big, strong king. Like King Saul, the first, I believe he's the first king. But then I think three monks went to find David, and there were eight kids, and all the monks thought they chose the physical one, but it was the frail, emotional, sensitive guy that they picked. But the point is, God looks at the heart, or looks at you, spiritually, emotionally, um, and again, I think that's what God is about. I don't think He's about like the flesh or just the physical things, but kind of spiritual. Um, Kind of like a counselor or a pastor. You know how they help people and give them guidance and help through maybe tough times in your life, or maybe tragic loss of a loved one or something like. Um, that's what God's about. And yeah, again, the Quakers, I think they preach for free. Like, that was pretty amazing. Like, when I heard that, because you just see a pastor, maybe a priest, I don't know, but taking a lot of their philosophy and the way they did things, how they believed in equality. They seemed like really peaceful people. Like, they weren't like throwing Bible scriptures down people's throats or preaching on the streets. I feel like they're about just all around equality, balance, peace, equality, gender equality, no racism. Everyone's an equal, which, that's uh, pretty special at that time when they were there, because there still is a lot of racism, but I mean, you have like more or less slaves and those kind of things. So, that was pretty cool. So that's my video. Have a good one, guys. Bye.